Good evening, welcome on in to another episode of From Day One. Let's get started right with the Sov Cits.
Legally, sir.
No, legally, sir.
Let me explain.
No state law can supersede federal law, sir. You swore an oath to uphold federal law. You're a law enforcement officer. You're not supposed to violate my rights. I'm exercising my right. Supreme Court said that I cannot be penalized, sanctioned, or arrested for exercising my constitutional right. You swore an oath.
Yes, he swore an oath, and you're not abiding by the laws. So he's upholding the oath by holding you accountable. See, that's how these things work.
Call Mike Burns, call a supervisor. I need a supervisor here now because obviously you don't know what I'm talking about. Call Mike Burns and ask him to come here and he'll explain everything.
Nobody knows what you're talking about, and this Mike Burns probably doesn't even exist.
I'm not here. I have no ill will, no ill intent. I'm just exercising my rights. I'm a private citizen who knows my rights, and I don't want to have to take you and your department to federal court and sue you for everything you own because you choose to violate my rights.
Oh, here we go, the big tough guy. I'm going to sue you for everything because you violated my rights, which it didn't happen. And you know the court's going to throw out the case because, well, reasons.
The Supreme Court already ruled on this. You cannot violate my right. I'm exercising it, especially since I'm exercising it.
And I absolutely support your right to...
Then why are you stopping me? Because of the tag? The tag means this is a private automobile, not a motor vehicle, and it means that I'm exercising my right to travel without a driver's license, mandatory insurance, and vehicle registration,
yes,
which is Supreme Court decision.
No, it's not.
May I speak?
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Queen.
You don't have to shine that light here, because if you shine my light at the camera, that's against Bain. That's the Bain against the Bain law.
No, it's
It's
fucking
my First
not.
Amendment right to video record you during your course of your duties.
You're absolutely willing to record. It is your right to record.
Then why are we here?
But let me explain.
Because you're an idiot.
Cycle on road while you're operating a motor vehicle on a state.
I'm not operating a motor vehicle, sir. A motor vehicle is used for commercial purposes, and I am operating under commercial capacity. I am traveling in my personal automobile.
May I finish? You're going to continue to interrupt.
You're telling me something that's not lawful. I'm telling you federal law, and you're violating it. Your state law.
With your ID due to a traffic violation, okay?
What traffic violation is that?
You have no correct tag.
There's no crime there, sir. There's no crime.
So legally,
I am legal. Legally, I'm exercising my right to travel without a driver's license. I don't have to ID myself because I have not committed a crime, sir. I have not committed a crime, sir.
You've committed multiple
The
crimes.
United States Penal Code 148.G says that the only time I'm supposed to ID myself is if I've been lawfully arrested for a crime, and a traffic infraction is not a crime, sir.
Wrong.
I'm sorry to tell you, you're making a big mistake right now. I don't know how long you've been on the force and how much law do you know.
Sergeant Jones with the City Police Department. What's your name, sweetie?
I don't have to give that either.
Okay, so in our state, when you're operating...
In your state?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that your state is exempt to the Constitution?
So in our state...
Did you swear an oath?
Or operating...
No, ma'am.
A motor vehicle.
Do you want me to pull it up for you?
No,
The Special Police Officer Bulletin that I sent to Chief Stewart?
So listen to me.
Do you want me to send it to you?
Listen to me. You have to have a driver's license in our state, okay?
I'm not operating under commercial capacity, ma'am. I'm sorry to tell you. A driver, by definition, is someone who is getting paid to operate them. This is not a motor vehicle, ma'am.
Sir, I'm just calmly...
I don't use...
Sir, I'm just calmly talking to you, okay?
And I'm fine.
I know, but you keep interrupting me, and that's not...
But I'm trying to tell you, I don't want you to dig yourself in a hole.
That's not how conversations go. Conversations go when we respect each other. I talk and then you talk.
Have I been disrespectful to you, sir?
Yes.
I'm just trying to have a conversation with you, okay?
Okay, then I need somebody here who knows the law. Can you please? No, ma'am, you don't know the law because you're asking me for something that I'm not required to provide for you.
Do you want me to show you the law for the state of South Carolina, sir?
Okay, state law does not supersede federal law.
Somebody just smacked this guy.
I'm not driving, ma'am. I'm traveling.
Don't blame this on us teachers. You opened the school and gave us barely enough resources to do our jobs.
You have...
Do you want me to show you the bulletin?
No.
Do you want me to show you the law,
No,
the
sir.
bulletin, case law that went to the Supreme Court that says I have the right to travel without a driver's license, mandatory insurance, and vehicle registration?
Yeah, I'd love to see the Supreme Court case of that. Never happened.
You want to see the case law?
Have
No, ma'am, I don't.
No.
registration
No, I don't.
and insurance.
Is
You
Mike
do.
is Mike Burns working tonight?
No, sir.
Well, can you get a hold of him?
No, sir.
Because he will explain everything to you. He already spoke to the other officers and told them to leave me alone unless I'm committing a crime or endangering somebody on the road. That is the only time you guys are required to pull me over.
Listen, in the state of South Carolina, okay, if you are committing a traffic offense, that is an arrestable offense.
No, it's not, ma'am.
It is.
It's not a crime, ma'am. In July 2015, they already passed a law. Do you remember Justin Henderson? He was a traffic cop here in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that he quit his job because I threatened to take him to federal court and sue him for his job, and he quit his job and went to work for the Highway Patrol because he knew I was coming for his job and I was going to sue him.
Still sue him at the Highway Patrol, still if that's what you want to do. He doesn't have to work here for you to sue him.
Okay.
So that doesn't make any sense.
You need to get somebody here who knows the law.
I'll call the lieutenant if that's what you want me to do. But
Lieutenant who?
Lieutenant Kelly.
As long as he knows what federal law is all about,
Listen to
believe me,
I understand.
I'm fine with it.
But can you let me complete?
Can I educate you guys?
A little less questions and a little more shut the hell up.
As long as you
Shut
let
up,
me-
Brian.
I want you to educate you. I already know your laws. Your laws don't apply to me. Your state law applies to commercial operators.
You're not allowed to leave. Okay, you have to stay right here.
So I'm being detained.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For what crime?
For right
That's
now.
not a crime.
flag,
No, don't say it.
It's a traffic.
No,
infraction.
infraction. It's not a crime.
Okay, but it's still a detention. It's still.
So you're gonna violate U.S. Penal Code 148.G? 148.G. You're gonna violate it.
They're not violating shit, you
I
asshole.
mean, you guys are seriously gonna be in big trouble. I'm telling you. You guys must not be on the force that long. You guys are pretty new, I could tell. I've been living in Anderson since 1998, and I've never been bothered by police officers since I've been exercising my rights. I went to court for this and everything, and I won my case, and they dropped all my fines, and they told me that I was free to travel.
No, they
Yeah, I'll take things that never happened for 1,000, Alex.
Traveling doesn't mean
Agreed.
to be in a car with someone who has a driver's license. No, sir. That's not what traveling means. The United States Constitution clearly states the right of a citizen to travel upon the public roads and highways is a citizen's right and not a government-granted privilege, which means it does not require permission, i.e. licensing, mandatory insurance, and vehicle registration.
All right, enough. Putting it on the screen right now. No matter which state you live in, you are required by law to have a valid driver's license and all endorsements needed for the type of vehicle you are operating. Got it? All endorsements required by law. Got it?
Thank you.
You guys are in some serious trouble if you guys don't let me go and let me go about my way and exercise my rights. You guys swore an oath to protect my rights.
Absolutely, and I do every day.
The military soldiers, they go out and fight for our rights, and you guys are here violating our rights. It's not good. It's not good at all. I have to go pick up my wife. She has no right to get picked up from work.
Well, at this time, like I said, you're not free to go. But
I need a supervisor here who knows his laws. I need a supervisor here because you guys are going to be in serious, serious trouble. We're talking about you know what the Supreme Court said? The Supreme Court said that any police officer or judge that violates our constitutional rights are committing a felony and a federal crime.
No.
Okay, you guys,
no right have I violated them, so.
my right to travel, you're impeding my travel, my freedom of movement, which is in the Constitution,
Which amendment?
for no crime. This is not a crime, dude.
Which amendment?
What do you mean, which amendment? My right to travel,
Which one is that?
the freedom of movement.
Which one? Which number is
It's under freedom of movement.
Fourth Amendment is what it is.
No, that's to be safe.
Seizure of a
That's illegal.
We'll finish, okay?
I don't consent to any illegal search and seizures of my personal property.
May I finish? We're trying to have a conversation, right?
I'm trying to educate you.
People I understand that.
Is that you, Lieutenant?
Yes, it is.
Is that Lieutenant? Do you mind if I step out and we can speak? I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had my gun here on the middle console.
Oh,
and
fuck you!
So that way you guys don't get scared, and I'm just letting you know it's on the floor under my feet.
Do you have your
Okay.
concealed weapons permit?
No, ma'am. I'm exercising my Second Amendment right.
You don't exercise anything at any time, but dude, you don't have a driver's license plate, registration.
Hey, you had a fucking gun right underneath your feet.
Oh, hold on. I'll get out.
No, we're dragging you out now.
Okay. Can I? You gonna grab it?
No, I'm gonna have you move back here.
Well, I don't consent to it.
Guess what? We don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'm recording too, man.
All right.
You took a dumb and made it a capital dumb.
For non-commercial use only. This is what I got pulled over for. Non-commercial use
Being a
only.
fucking
This
idiot.
is my constitutional right to travel without a driver's license, mandatory insurance, and vehicle registration. Okay, this is federal law. The Constitution, freedom of movement, says and also states that any officer or judge that violates my rights is committing a felony and a federal crime. I
No.
don't have to take anybody to federal court and sue them.
Yes, you do.
Every case that went to federal court for this has won their case, and the Supreme Court has ruled in favor of it. Okay, I have no doubt. This is why I'm trying to educate you guys. I don't know if you know this, but we, as private citizens, have a right to travel without a driver's license. I've had a driver's license in the past. And guess what happened? The state decided they wanted to take it away from me because I didn't pay a ticket on time. A seatbelt ticket.
What's your name?
Dipshit.
I have not committed a crime, sir. I'm not required to provide that.
Okay, alright, listen. I'm gonna argue with you, okay? Here's the deal. In the state of South Carolina, you have to have a license to operate on the roadway. You have to have insurance, and your vehicle has to be registered.
I asked you to get me somebody who knew the law.
Listen to him.
I'm explaining.
I've already heard this before, sir.
Well, listen.
Do you know Mike Burns?
I listen to you.
Do you know Officer Mike Burns?
I listen to you, and you listen to me.
Do you know Officer Mike Burns?
I do know Officer Mike.
Well, maybe you want to get him here because guess what? He already knows about this, and he informed his officers already. I don't know why you guys haven't heard, unless you work night shift. So,
Listen. Here's the thing. License, registration, and insurance. You had a lawful reason to stop you. You're operating a vehicle on the roadway. Alright? Now, here's the thing. This can go one or two different ways.
it can't go anyway, sir. You have to let me go. This is my constitutional
No.
right that you swore an oath to protect. What part of that don't you understand, sir?
Listen,
Do
You
you're
swore
an idiot
oath.
part?
Why would you go against your oath?
I did swear an oath. You're absolutely right.
Then why are you violating it right now?
I know what my law is. Okay?
What is your law? Okay, explain to me. Be specific. What's your law?
In the state of South Carolina, you have to have a license, registered vehicle, and insurance.
Now, do you want me to show you where it says only if you're operating commercially? Driver's license. This is not a motor vehicle, sir. By definition, a motor vehicle is any car or truck that is used only for commercial purposes.
Wrong.
Vehicle, the definition of motor vehicle in the state of South Carolina is anything that is self-propelled that is not operated on trolley wires.
Okay, do you want me to? Can I look it up for you and show you real quick?
If I can look it up in
Motor vehicle.
in
I looked
our state though.
No,
our state law.
in the book at the Department of Motor Vehicles, that's what it states.
For our state of South Carolina.
Right. The Motor Vehicle Department says it in their books.
All right. So here, I'm gonna ask this one more time. Okay. Either you give me the information, or you're gonna go to jail.
Please
no
go to
crime?
jail.
You're gonna arrest me for no crime.
I asked once.
July in 2015.
What's your name?
Hold on.
What's your name?
No, hold on.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Cool.
And thanks for joining us.
Thank you. That was awesome. You got some more? Oh, you do? Sweet. Sweet Georgia Brown. Alright, so what do we got? What do you got for me? Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm having too much fun. Alrighty, we have another moron traveling fail. And yes, I'm going to call him a moron because Sov Cits are morons. So with that, let's begin.
Name and badge number?
Name and badge number. My name's Officer Audra with Napa Police Department. The reason why I stopped you is you drove through a construction zone that's closed access.
Okay.
Okay, you have your license, registration, and proof of insurance for me.
What was your name and badge number again?
My name is Officer Audra with Napa Police Department.
That's Zadra?
Zadro. May I have your license, registration, and proof of insurance, please?
What was your badge number again?
Why? Why do you need his badge number again?
Because he's a copy-mon trader.
Pulled over. Come on, get on with it.
He's got to catch all the cops.
What was your badge number again?
Copy-mon.
My badge number is 361.
Okay. Just to inform you, Officer 361, I was not involved in any business, traffic of any kind. I'm a personal citizen going about my business.
No, you're a personal moron.
Personal citizen going about his business. I'm so sorry. I thought you were a sovereign citizen that was traveling.
I have the right to travel.
No.
I just said that.
Fuck.
The state of Idaho's City of Nampa streets. So as of right now, I'm asking for your registration and proof of insurance, which are required to provide to me.
Those are the public highways, right? The Supreme Court has ruled
License,
that...
registration, and proof of insurance, please.
Okay. Am I being detained or am I free to go?
No, you're definitely not free to go.
So then I'll invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
Okay, license, registration, proof of insurance, sir.
Like I said, I'll invoke my Fifth Amendment right to not incriminate myself in any way, shape, or fashion, which would include giving you any documentation that you could use against me in court of law.
Driving in the state of Idaho, in the city of Nampa.
Sir, I already informed you I'm not driving.
It's a privilege.
I already informed you, sir, I'm not driving.
United States of America.
I've already informed you that I am traveling. A right protected by the Constitution of the United States.
No. The right to travel is not a protected anything. It's the right of movement. The right of free movement. Here, look. Right here. Where does it say drive, car, anything?
It doesn't.
It doesn't, Sov Cit. It don't.
Registration and proof of insurance, sir.
Okay. I told you already that I will not incriminate myself no matter how much you threaten me.
Okay. You drove.
I have not been driving at all, sir. You're misspeaking. I have been traveling.
Control the vehicle on
I have been traveling.
public road. So you are driving a vehicle.
Sir, the law states that I was not driving. I was traveling, Your Honor, sir.
All right, hang tight.
So, sir, am I free to go or am I being detained?
He just said hang tight. But, yeah, you're detained. That doesn't mean, hey, you're free to go. Hang tight.
All right, sir. I'm going to ask you one more time for your license, registration, proof of insurance.
Okay, I'm going to direct your attention.
All right, sir. As of right now, you are obstructing and delaying my traffic stop.
I have not.
Yes, you have.
Okay, I'm interested in this paperwork.
Okay.
I'm interested in your driver's.
So you're not interested in my rights. You're not interested in the law.
Okay.
Is that what you're stating, sir?
Driver's license, sir.
Is that what you're stating, sir? That you're not interested in the law, you're not interested in that, you're just interested in my driver's license.
If you
Correct?
don't provide me with the driver's license, sir, you will be under arrest for obstructing delay.
Please arrest him.
What investigation? Are you suspecting me of a crime?
Investigation because you drove through a section of Amity,
Which is a crime.
closed.
Yes.
Which is a crime.
What's that?
Which is a crime?
Which is a crime.
Okay, so what's
It
the
is a
statute crime?
Because you disobeyed.
But traffic doesn't apply to me, sir. I am not driving. I've explained that to you several times.
Are you not?
I am traveling.
You are
My
being
constitutional
stupid.
right allows me to travel, sir.
Are you in physical control of this vehicle?
My constitutional right allows me to travel freely. From
Yes,
state to state,
walking.
from place to place.
Hey, he read it. No.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. I said no.
Okay, well, the state of Idaho requires you to have a driver's license because driving.
If I am using the roads for commerce, which that means if I am on the road in the business of making money, a profit. I am not. I am traveling over to a Christmas party with my son to my mother-in-law's. So I am not driving, sir. I am traveling.
You were in actual physical control of the vehicle. You were driving on the road.
Again, sir,
Again, sir, he's an idiot.
I instruct you to consult your attorney.
He's a lawyer.
What would
I
be
mean,
the
a
charge,
cop.
sir?
You don't have an attorney.
Obstruct?
What's that?
What would be the charge?
Obstruct and delay.
Obstruct and delay of what? I haven't been convicted of a crime yet. I'm under investigation of what crimes?
We're being really patient with you.
Oh, okay. I'm being patient
Yes.
if I pulled over, didn't
Too fucking
Yeah,
patient.
you pulled over. Officer, you're being way too patient. Did you see my last video? That is what you do.
I? Okay, so what's the emergency, sir? Is there some way I can help you? I noticed that you have your emergency flashes on. So is there some emergency that I can help you with?
No. What I'm asking is to step out the vehicle right now.
For what, sir?
For you being an epic dick
Please
flute.
do not enter my vehicle.
Okay, the next vehicle.
Please enter
Do
his
you have a
vehicle.
warrant?
You are under
Do you have a warrant?
obstruct and delay.
Okay, so what was the charge that I
I'm not
obstructed
debating
delay?
with you anymore. You are
Okay.
under arrest.
Okay.
You can open the
Now
vehicle.
I am being harassed by Napa PD. What was your name and badge number? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What was your badge number?
635.
Okay. All
So
right.
I advise you to step out of the vehicle.
Sir, you're an attorney. Are you advising me? Are you advising me on my rights, sir?
No, I'm advising you right now that you're under arrest. You need to step out of the vehicle.
Okay.
You need to do it now.
Tell him, Kermit.
Get my phone. It's all on video. It's all on video. Videotape it.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting, sir. It's
You
all on
are
video.
so
I'm not
resisting.
I have a sidearm.
Oh, great.
Fuck!
He's
Another gun!
too. This can't get any better.
Hey, come get my gun. I'm releasing my firearm to my wife.
No, you're not.
It's on my side.
Okay. Right side?
Yes.
You have a permit?
No, I don't. I do not need a permit. There again, you're quoting law. This is an open carry state. I'm actually allowed to conceal carry it. I'm not
took it out.
They're in it.
Separate street, sir. Do you have any other weapons on you? You're going to poke the stick in your stomach?
I do not consent to a search.
Guess what? We don't give a fuck.
Okay, I do not consent to a search. I'm now being felt down by the cops.
You're doing search for weapons, sir.
He's now sticking his hands down my pants. You do not have the right to go down my pants. You do not have the right to go down my pants. If you go down my pants again, I will be suing you for sexual harassment. This is already been laid out in the Supreme Court. You did not. You did not stick your hands down my pants.
Oh, he's gonna sue for sexual assault because the officer's patting him down. I thought the gun couldn't get any better, but boy.
That was good.
Oh, thank
That was as good as you like to always say, one easy. That was very good. That was like good plus good to the power of good. It was good. Got anything else? Alright, you do? Perfect. Then we'll stay with you and let's do one more. Let's begin.
Did you hear that? He said it's time to practice. So they're new to this.
Oh god, this ought to be good then.
Good day. I do not. I stopped. I pulled over to let you around.
No, your plates are dead.
I pulled you over to let you around.
I'm telling you, your plates are expired. Now I got you stopped. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You've been expired since May.
Do you have me? You're detaining me.
Yes.
I need to see your driver's license.
Why am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Your inspection sticks are dead. Your plates are dead. You're not being detained. Your traffic stop.
Turn your phone on.
These are your driver's license, your registration, proof of insurance.
Is that an order?
No, that's a direction from a police officer.
Are you ordering me to do something?
From a command of a police officer, you have to present your driver's license. That's state law.
Am I required to?
Yes, you are.
You have evidence that I'm required.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to ask you again. I'm going to get back up, and we're going to arrest you.
Ooh, yay!
You have one?
Is that a requirement?
You have a driver's license.
Are you ordering me to do a thing?
Ordering you to do
a thing.
No, he's requiring you to show your driver's
many
license,
things.
registration, and insurance, just like every other state and for everybody else on the highway.
606, 601.
You can call whoever you want.
Be careful what you wish for.
Are you giving me an order?
Yes!
Under what? Under what?
Who are you?
Under that you're the fucking moron order.
Football field.
Ooh, football field. Cool.
Why are you detaining me?
606, 601. Don't be on the traffic stop. Across from the football field.
Am I free to go?
No!
Am I free to go? No. Why are you detaining me?
Your plates are dead. I need to see your driver's license.
Am I required to?
Yes!
You are required by law.
How do you know that?
State Police Academy, 39 years of training, 39 years of being on the job. That's why I know.
Thank you.
I think so.
Okay.
Let me see your driver's license.
Is that an order?
That's an order.
If I present you with the thing,
Present me with your driver's license.
can you use it against me in court?
Depends on if they're expired. Depends on if they're suspended. Depends on if they're...
I don't have to say anything yet. I know my rights. I know my rights.
What's that?
I know my rights.
I know my rights too. Taser this guy.
I'm not violating your rights. I'm asking for
You're
your
detaining me
driver's
with no reason. Have I harmed it? Have I caused any other person harm into your
license. I have no
laws?
problem with you.
Have I committed
Other
a
than
crime?
the fact you're not giving me your driver's license.
Is there a crime
Yes!
committed?
If
Have I committed a crime?
If you don't present your driver's
So
license,
no.
that'll be a crime. That's a forcible violation. You
So
will
I
go
haven't
to jail.
committed a crime.
You will go to jail.
Why do you have me pulled over?
Because you're an asshole.
That's why you pulled me
I've
over.
told you that.
Some people are dumb.
For what?
I've told you that.
Am I required to
You keep saying the same thing over and over.
say to
Yes, you are
you?
required.
Say to you. That's what I'm going to keep doing.
You keep saying the same thing.
Am I allowed to say what I wish? Am I not allowed to?
Yes, you're allowed to talk all you want to. But I'm allowed to ask you for your driver's
Are
license.
you also allowed to use it in court against me? Are you allowed to use
Do
it
you
in
have a
court?
driver's license?
Will you use it in court
You must
against
not
me?
have one.
Will you use it in court
Do
against
you have a
me?
driver's license?
You're making assumptions.
Huh?
You're making assumptions.
I don't have to answer any of your questions.
Well, don't.
I don't have to follow that
Why
command
such
either.
a hard? Why such a hard line here?
Why do you have me stopped from doing
I
what
just
I
told
wish to
you.
be doing?
I've told you 10 times.
Have
Your
I-
plates are dead.
Have I
Your
harmed?
plates are expired.
Have I committed a crime?
Yes, sovereign citizen Michael Ray, you have committed a crime. Right there, it's on the screen. Chapter 17C, Article 2. You get it?
Being a dumb in public.
You've committed a crime.
Hi there.
He refuses to present his driver's license, and he thinks I have no reason to stop him.
I don't think that's I beg your pardon.
I beg your pardon.
I'm Chief Herbert. Don't beg my pardon. You have to get him your driver's
What
license.
is going on here? Are you public servants? Are you public servants?
I'm the chief of police.
Are you a public servant?
You either give him your driver's
Are you a
license or you'll
public
come out of the
servant?
car.
All right. Are you a public servant?
What you talking about, Luke?
Are you a public
He's
servant?
asking
Are you
you
a
a
public
lawful order.
servant? Are you a public servant?
He's asking you a lawful order. You either follow the lawful order or you'll be removed from your vehicle.
And what
You
kind?
understand?
I'm not required to.
You are required by law. It's a lawful order.
What is your authority?
I'm the chief of police. Don't pull this crap with me. You will be brought out of the vehicle if you do not follow lawful orders.
Very violent.
You're being real violent.
I'm not being violent.
Yeah,
You're
you're
being
raising-
disrespectful and not following the law.
Sick bird.
Don't lock your door.
Is that an order? What authority do you have to give me?
I have authority. Don't pull this crap.
What kind of authority?
Authority by the state of West Virginia.
Yeah? To do what? Serve the public? Or to harass me?
Nobody's harassing you. You were stopped by my officer lawfully.
I stopped to let him
also
around me.
not legal.
What does that mean?
Don't give this crap what's it mean.
What does that mean? Tell me what it means. I don't even know. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are.
Hey.
You know exactly who I am. The chief of police of Shinston. I told you.
Your driver's license.
Is that a requirement or an order for me?
Yeah, it's a requirement.
Am I being detained?
Yeah,
Yes,
right
you
now
are.
you are, yes.
Have I
And
committed
you're
a
not ready to be
crime?
arrested.
Have I
Right
committed
now, you're committing a crime. You're denying a lawful order. So you're going to push your luck where you're going to go to jail instead of just giving him your information.
If I give him my information, is he able to use it against me in court?
He's not going to use it against you. What he's doing is going to run it and make sure everything's valid. Is your driver's license not valid?
You're not answering my question.
I said, is your driver's license not valid?
If I provide any information,
What's going to be used against you in court is what you are doing right now is called obstructing. And I'm going to arrest you here in about 2 seconds if
What
you
am
do not
I-
comply with the lawful order.
why are you getting so angry? Have I committed a crime?
You are right now. You're obstructing. You're obstructing an investigation what this traffic stop is. Laugh all you want.
Oh, you boys will love it here in the Slammer. Do you know why they call it the Slammer butthole?
What are you
Don't think I want
investigating?
to arrest you. It's the traffic stop is considered an investigation.
Why am I being detained?
You got 2 more seconds before you're arrested for obstruction. So give the driver's license or you're going to be arrested.
Under what authority? Sir, get your hands out of my car. Get your hands out of my car.
This is
Get out
very
of here.
illegal.
Get your hands out of my car. Don't tase me.
Back up there.
Tase him.
I didn't do anything.
You were given a lawful order.
Open the door.
Please
Open
don't
the
do all this.
door. You are obstructing an investigation. Film all you want. It's on video already.
We've not done anything.
You were stopped on a lawful order. Now open your door.
A lawful order? What are you
Open
talking
your
about?
door now.
Is that an order?
Yes, it's an order. Open your door.
We gotta call the
You're
police.
obstructing an investigation.
The chief of police is right there.
The police, they're right at your window, buddy. Yeah, the chief is right at your window. It's not a long distance call.
Reach in the bag.
We're not reaching in the
You're
bag.
not reaching anything.
He's getting a bottle.
You're
Get
Not
that
smart.
thing pointed away from my
No,
face.
Get out of the car.
This guy.
This is
out of
unbelievable.
control.
This is
Get out of
unbelievable.
the car.
Is that an
Unbelievable.
order?
Yes, it is.
Under what authority?
Mine. Now get out of the car.
What authority are you doing
Get
this
out of
under?
the car.
You can see both all of our hands.
These people
there.
can see.
These people can see. We're not doing anything wrong. We're not doing anything wrong.
Get out of the car.
We're not doing. Hey,
Get out of the car. now.
sir, get out of my car. Get out of my car.
Get out of the car.
Taser his ass.
He's a taser. The taser. Hey, zap him. Zap him in the butt.
Piece of
Critter.
you piece of. Do you see this? Do you see this? This is. Hey, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing a thing.
You get back and
I'm not doing a thing.
You were trying to grab him.
I'm not doing it.
You were trying to grab him.
You see this breaking and entering? You're under. Hey.
Car now.
Hey, whoa. I'm
Out of the car.
Hey, I'm coming.
Man. Behind your back now.
I'm not doing anything.
Drop the phone and put your hand behind your back. You're under arrest for obstructing and destruction of property. Oh my God. When they give you a lawful order, you follow it. You understand?
Oh, man. Christ, tissues in there or something. We're not doing anything wrong. Man. Oh, my God.
Well, if that hasn't got Oscar written all over it, I'll eat my invitation to the award ceremony.
Thank you, Max. All right. Let's go ahead and do a double feature. We need more Sov Cities. I must have more. Give me more Sov Cits. Now.
Yes, sir. You guys roll out your window? I can't really talk to you through the window. So I'm going to ask you one more time.
Yes, sir.
Would you be willing to let me have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
I can leave anything you want as long as you answer my questions, which you haven't done yet.
Okay, it says driver is a motor operator of a motor vehicle, so FYI, you are a driver of the vehicle.
The driver is an operator of your motor vehicle. Is that the legal definition or is that some statute
The
definition?
Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Merriam-Webster. Okay, I'm talking about law dictionary. Look at Black's dictionary,
My law dictionary
Bowier's.
says-
Your dictionary doesn't apply for law.
Okay.
You should know
I'm going to
that.
ask you one more time. Your
Okay.
questions are not anything that I care to answer right now.
Okay.
You can answer those questions
So there's
yourself.
no probable cause. You commit a conspiracy here.
So,
You know that? You're acting outside of your personal capacity, and you're outside of your jurisdiction. Because you're acting in your own capacity as a tax revenue agent under the tax lien law of 1966.
Thank
So now
you.
you have no more good
you say
faith.
you're an attorney?
Well, I'm not a practicing attorney. That's not relevant for today's case.
Well, it is relevant because you don't obviously have the legal.
No, I do. Oh, believe me, I do. Trust me. Look up the law dictionary. I'm telling you.
Go ahead and hop out.
I'm getting like interested in learning or something.
For what? Have I committed a crime?
Well, currently I'm about to arrest you for obstruction if you don't let me see your license. Or
Obstruction?
give me your information. Yeah, it's basically a law or statute that says that I can arrest you based on the fact that you're obstructing my legal duties currently.
And the officer's correct. Look, the RCW code says it.
Okay, but you're acting in a personal capacity. You're impersonating a peace officer.
Operating under the state of law.
No, he's not
Is there been a breach of
impersonating a
peace?
peace
Yes,
officer.
you're on 80 and a 60.
That's not a breach of the peace. You should know that.
You're-
You're acting in your own personal
I'm gonna ask you
capacity.
one more time.
You're not going to have the protections of the normal
more time.
protections.
This is serious. Last chance. May I see your license?
Give me my ID. I'm going to give you my ID here.
Okay.
You can't presume that I'm operating a motor vehicle because of the license plate.
Okay.
I can presume because you're behind the fucking wheel going down the
You
road.
don't consider a Ford F-350 Super Duty pickup a vehicle?
It's not a motor vehicle according to the statutes. This is personal property.
I agree that it is your property.
Okay.
However, what drives the car? What makes the car run? Would you say it's a motor?
It's an engine.
An engine, also known as a motor?
No, a motor is an electrical motor. A motor and engines are different.
Motor is a combustion engine.
No, it
It
isn't.
makes the vehicle.
No, it isn't. A motor is an electrical motor. There you go. That goes with that.
Where are you from?
Stupid land.
You do this every time you get stopped?
That's what I do.
Okay. So were you
And
shooting at this?
I've gone.
Yes,
before,
he's
and
that
it's had all
stupid
been
every
thrown
time,
out.
Your Honor.
Every time.
That's good. Good for you. Yeah, hang tight for me. Right back with you, okay?
Sure.
You don't have a date of birth on here.
There doesn't need to be one.
Okay.
There's no need.
Okay, this
There is a lot of
not a
need.
valid government ID as far as I'm concerned.
Doesn't need to be a government ID.
It does.
No, there doesn't.
All right, hang tight for me.
There's no law requiring any. There's no law requiring anybody to carry ID. There's no law.
Driving.
Wrong.
I'm not driving. I'm traveling. Driving is a
You can
technical
travel
term.
all you want.
Driving is a technical
As long
word.
as you travel the speed limit while you're driving on the highway.
Okay, driving is a technical word.
Driving
If I was a
is also
driver,
in this state.
no, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Driving is, but traveling isn't.
Right, you're driving.
No, I'm traveling.
You're driving.
Driving is a legal definition.
Exactly.
I'm not driving. Driving means you're getting paid to carry
No.
people or products for hire. That's a legal
You can't just
definition.
pick and choose RCWs to follow.
That's not an RCW. That's a legal definition. Look it up on your computer. Go type in the legal definition of driver on your computer and tell me I'm a driver.
You are a driver. You're sitting in the driver's seat.
So you've never looked up the word driver on the computer for a legal
You can't
definition.
just look it up, whatever you can't just look things up.
So it's not law?
No.
What are we going by then? Whatever?
You're driver. We follow the RCWs of Washington, which is the revised code of Washington.
Okay, those apply to drivers.
You are in the driver's seat.
No, I'm not.
A motor vehicle
This is-
operating on the highway.
This is not a driver. That's traveling.
A driver is a legal definition of somebody who's getting paid to transport people or goods for hire. I'm
not a commercial driver.
No, that's a driver. Look it up.
Commercial capacity.
Yeah, look it up. A driver is anybody who's getting paid to drive.
Okay.
I'm not getting paid. I'm traveling.
Sit tight, okay?
Sure.
So you were speeding, no insurance, and no registration. But hey, thanks for putting the tickets up online for us to see. That was nice of you. Let's give him a hand, shall we?
There's more.
Yeah, must be.
Let's take a look at some mores that just got evicted and aren't taking it very well.
Yes, but that's my thing. You can't just, it's unlawful eviction, and you can't just lock someone out when I went to the store.
There's a proper way to go about an eviction.
I was here.
This is not proper.
I was here all day waiting for the sheriff to come because the sheriff is supposed to be the one that issues the writ of execution.
The sheriff only does it when it's foreclosures and bank owned. This is done by municipal police, and that officer you saw they work for this from the sheriff's.
And this is done by the municipal police. So as far as the municipal police, where do they get their delegation of authority from?
They follow the attorney general and the prosecutor's office.
Okay, so for the attorney general, I've sent information in because I'm not a okay, so no, first of all, okay, so you get it from the attorney general. The only branch of government that can give delegation of authority is Congress. So that's not a lawful delegation of authority.
Unfortunately, they have the notices, paperwork that I follow, and the doors are locked, so we can't help you get back in there.
Yes, but it's an unlawful eviction.
And then you can go to court and fight them, but as of right now, we can't hit you.
Okay, but as for my things that are being unlawfully held,
safe and secure, and you have
No, they're not safe and secure. No.
By sheer coincidence.
and then even as far as the landlord goes, like I said, first of all, I'm not even supposed to deal with you, I'm supposed to deal with the sheriff. I called the sheriff. I went to the sheriff's department. No one is there. And as far as the quote unquote landlord, or the sheriff, the sheriff hopper, he
You seem like you do. Why are you staring at me?
Meanwhile, my things are lawful. It's theft. It's a violation of my 4th and 5th Amendment, right to due process and illegal searches and seizures.
I'm just telling you that we can't get you in there right now.
Yes, because you don't have the authority, because you're not the sheriff. The sheriff,
No.
the sheriff.
Put your hands
I'm taping it. All of it. You can't do this. You can't do it. I'm taping it. I'm in danger. I'm taping it. You cannot do this. It is unlawful for you to do this. It is unlawful. You will be sued.
Let me see your hand.
You will be sued.
No.
You will be sued. The sheriff department, he's a morgue. He is not black. He is not colored. He is not colored. He is not African American. He is not Negro. He is a morgue. You cannot do this to him. You cannot do it. They're gonna try and kill you, baby. No, I'm not backing up. I'm a morgue. You can't do this. You cannot do this, and you will be sued. Baby. No, because you won't. Put your hands on me. Go ahead. Put your hands on me. You will be sued.
Well, I'm in Japanese prison, Lord. Japanese prison got me down.
No. I'm a morgue. You do not have the authority to do this. You do not have the authority to do this. Yes, I got it all on tape.
I'm not doing nothing.
It's an unlawful imprisonment. You do not have arrest.
Talking to you.
It's an unlawful
You like
arrest.
how I'm talking
Freedom
to
of
you.
speech. Freedom of speech. First Amendment. Right here. It speaks of it.
Anything wrong? You want me?
Let's see. That's a tough one.
Sir?
It speaks of it. It's right here. It says all and any corporate officers of the United States and any successor organization inheriting federal
Not gonna call for backup?
service contact.
No backup? No backup?
All foreign officials operating as elected and appointing officials of the United States of America minor who support, condone, promote such crimes against the American states or the American state citizens shall be subject to arrest, confiscation, and their assets deportation.
I'm with the United States Department of Immigration. Do you have any ID? Do you have any TP for my bone?
Such foreign officials include members of the Bar Association.
I'm not doing nothing.
We're licensed as
Give
privateers.
us your hands.
No, it's an unlawful arrest. He has every right. He has every right to resist an unlawful arrest. He has every right to resist unlawful arrest. He's a Moor. He is not colored, black, or Negro. These colored laws, authority that you have do not work.
He agreed.
I don't do see it.
He agreed.
No, get off of him. Get off of him. No, get off of him. Get off of him.
Stop.
Get off of him. No, I will die. I don't care. I will die. I don't care. You will not kill him. You will not kill him. You will not kill him.
Back up. Back up. Back up.
It's an unlawful arrest. I'm a Moor. You're going to jail.
No. I'm sorry.
Give him your hands. Give him your hands before they try and kill you. I got it all on tape. Don't worry.
I'm not. All right, I'm gonna stop. You let me know. Chill out. I'm not gonna let you break my arm. I'm not gonna let you break my arm. You gonna let me? Or you wanna let me do it myself?
Get up. I got it all. I got it all.
You wanna let me? I'm not gonna let you break my arm. I'm not. But you let me do it. Let me go.
Unlawful arrest.
Quite lawful arrest.
Unlawful arrest.
And thanks for joining Facts or Fraud.
That was quite lawful arrest. Extremely quite lawful. Alright, we get about a little over 10-ish minutes left. Oh, yeah, let's go with that one. It's right about 10 minutes to allow us to finish out the day. At least this episode.
And it's that time again. Subscriber request time.
Alright, so what did your subscriber give to us this evening?
And of course, we're going to be updating you on what happened after the video.
Sounds good.
So, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
This your driver's license?
What crime have I been suspected of committing?
Being an idiot.
What crime have I been suspected
You
of
have no
committing?
brake lights.
Is that a crime, officer?
It is. Give me your license.
According to People versus Battle, traffic infractions are not crimes.
Give me your license.
Unless there's been a crime committed, officer, I'm not showing my
Has been
ID.
committed, and you need to see. I need to see your driver's.
Where's the corpus delicti?
Okay, first off, you need to read People versus Battle once again. Secondly, you need to read the definition of corpus delicti. You really do.
You big dummy. I need to see your driver's license.
Is there an injured party, sir?
I'm not asking you.
Is there an injured party?
I'm not asking you.
Is there an injured party, officer?
What'd you draw about him?
According to Black's Law Dictionary, a crime is defined as there being an injured party.
Can't hear you.
According to Black's Law Dictionary, a crime is only defined as there being an injured victim or injured party. Is there an injured party?
You don't know, huh? Yeah, well, maybe you better start remembering.
Your brake lights don't work.
Okay, according to People versus Battle, traffic infractions are not crimes.
Okay.
Yes,
if
they
I've
are.
been suspected of a crime, then prove it.
You have committed a crime.
Okay, well, according to People versus Battle Officer, traffic infractions are not crimes. Please show me where the crime is.
Okay, ma'am, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you to give me your license.
According to People versus Battle, there is no crime.
I'm sorry?
Where's the corpus delicti?
Where is the she is
A
stupid?
few moments later.
Give me your license right now.
Where's the corpus delicti?
More moments later.
Okay, I'm surrounded. Surrounded with officers.
Then give the frickin' license.
Ma'am, open the door.
I'm not. What crime have I been suspected of committing?
Being a moron in public.
No brake light. We need your license.
According to People versus Battle, traffic infractions are not crimes.
Oh, that wasn't for her.
Please
Damn it.
open your door, ma'am.
I'm not opening my door. Please do not attempt to touch me or my property if there's been no crime committed.
What'd you say?
She said she doesn't understand Pennsylvania versus Mims when you told her to get out of the car. Yeah, she doesn't get that part. And she doesn't get California Penal Code 16. So, good luck, sir.
Please do not attempt to touch me or my property unless there's been no crime committed, officer.
All right, what we need to do is we need to find your license. We need your license, ma'am.
I'm not suspected of committing a crime.
Yes,
And unless
ma'am.
there is no crime,
Yes, ma'am.
I do not have to identify myself.
Ma'am, please please roll down your window and let us have your license.
I'm not.
Fine.
What crime am I being suspected of committing?
For a traffic violation of a break.
Traffic infractions are not crimes according to People versus Battle.
Ma'am, please open your window.
What crime am I being suspected of committing?
Ma'am, if you don't open your window, I'm gonna break your window.
What crime am I being suspected of committing? They're attempting to break my windows.
No, they're not going to attempt. They're actually going
They're
to.
attempting to break my windows, and there is no crime.
Give me your license.
There has been no crime committed. According to People versus Battle, traffic infractions are not crimes. Please do not attempt to assault me or my property.
Open the door so we don't have to break your
Officer,
window.
please do not touch my property or me if there's been no crime committed. They're about to bust the window.
I'm certainly hoping.
They're about to bust the window. They're about to bust the windows.
I'm extremely hoping
They're
so.
about to bust the windows. There's been no crime committed here.
Nothing to see here, please.
Officer E. Parker, Officer C. Huffman, and Officer T. Webster. There has been no crime committed.
There has been billions of crimes committed.
There's been no crime committed. Please do not touch my property, ma'am, if there's been no crime
Please
committed.
touch your property.
Please do not touch my property, ma'am. There's been no crime committed.
There we go. Oh, almost. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, cop.
They're damaging the property, and this isn't even my property.
He is not listening to my authority.
If it's not your property, you think you'd be smarter to go ahead and, get out. But I guess not. I guess you're not that smart.
Give me my property. Got any guns, knives, Give me my property.
Get this. Her name is Lauren Angelica Law. This is what happened after.
Her pulled over by police in Henry County refused to give her driver's license. Then she took video of officers smashing her car window to get to her and her license. Police believe they did everything as they should. The woman insists the law is on her side. Tonight she talked with John Sherry.
Officers told the woman repeatedly to give them her driver's license after they stopped her, saying she was driving with broken taillights. The woman repeatedly refused to hand over her license. This is what happened. Officers broke through the driver's side window and arrested the woman, who was recording it all with her cell phone.
It was unnecessary. It was uncalled for.
Lauren Law was driving in Stockbridge on Friday, and a Henry County police officer was behind her in traffic and says he saw her stop twice at red lights and her brake lights never came on. So he pulled her over, and she clicked record.
What crime have I been suspected of committing?
No brake lights.
Is that a crime, officer?
It is. Give me your license.
Lauren Law insists a traffic violation is not a crime, and according to a court ruling she cites called People versus Battle, she does not have to surrender her license if she hasn't committed a crime. The officer keeps telling her to give him her license. She keeps refusing. He calls for backup. The other officers tell her repeatedly, finally warning her that they'll break her window to arrest her. And they do. They arrest Law for obstruction of a law enforcement officer and for driving without brake lights. She wants the officers charged.
I felt fearful for my life because he became this aggressive party.
Henry County Police have launched an internal investigation of the officers, but say her video and the police dashcam video show the officers acted within the law and that the law requires drivers to give their licenses to police officers in traffic stops. Ms. Law does not have an attorney yet, but says she will fight this, and when she picked up her car later from impound, video shows the brake lights working just fine. In Henry County, John Sherrick, 11 Alive News.
And it didn't end there. She went on social media afterwards, and this happened.
Wait. Run that back. Someone from MTV's porn song posted that this girl is fucking stupid. By the way, Angela was eventually found guilty and given 6 arrest charges. Oh, jeez. Oh, hold on. Wait, what? Excuse me a second. I'm just reading ahead before I say it. And yes, the system crashed, so I wasn't going to reboot. We'll just leave that to go, but I want to get the story finished first. Alright, so the story didn't end there. 2 hours later, Henry County Sheriff's Detective Dennis Rader noticed that Angela, the individual we heard scream People versus Battle over and over, was posting on Facebook about a man who had been in custody with her in the Henry County Jail, saying that he was rated $6 million and his bond was high. According to Rader, Law was at the courthouse in town and saw the posting. Upon viewing the post, Law became agitated, took down the post, and repeatedly told the detective, if you want to come get me that in mail, I'm going to need all the help I can get. According to Rader, he asked why she would post something like that about a man who was in jail, and she replied, just so you know. He asked her again why he did that, and she said she didn't know the information wasn't public record, and didn't know the information on the detective's computer was accessible by anybody else. So yeah, she went ahead and grabbed the information off the detective's computer in jail, and then posted it to Facebook the second she got out. When he asked her why he didn't just come clean and let her know that he used the car to drive back and forth to work, she said she didn't know how to do that and get caught. According to the investigator, she told him that if he wanted to search her car, he could look for any weapons or drugs that might be found in the vehicle. Several months later, after the case was completed, he was presented with a search warrant. He asked for permission to search her vehicle because he said he didn't feel comfortable with her keeping things in the car while he was in it. She said that she didn't know what he meant and gave permission to search the car. Why do I have a feeling this is going to end up weird? When the investigating officer asked why she wrote down the description of the events that occurred in the traffic stop, she said she couldn't remember. She said she saw the officer pulling her over and didn't remember whether he had been giving her a ticket. Also said at the traffic stop sign, he said take the keys from her. According to the officer who wrote the ticket, Lauren Angela Law had been cooperative throughout the entire investigation. The traffic stop was one of the many that they have done throughout the day. She didn't get any reason for the traffic stop. So wait a minute, she filmed the video, posted it on YouTube, went on local news to bitch about it, but wasn't having to give a police report to the police. I don't remember. When interviewed by the state prosecutor, Lauren Angela claimed that she had nothing to do with the scene of the accident. When the prosecutor asked her if she had given any money to the victim, she said no, and that she did not open the door of the car or give anyone keys to it. When the prosecutor asked her if she had been drinking that day, she said she hadn't, and she had only had a sip of coffee. The investigating officer found that there were no signs of injury to the victim in the vehicle, explained to the state prosecutor that the victim could have been lying on the ground, but there was no way to tell for sure. Angela, therefore, was charged with one count of driving under the influence of felony and faces a maximum sentence of 3 years in prison. She would have to give up her license, undergo mandatory alcohol education, pay a large fine, which would have caused a financial hardship. She requested a trial date, and the state decided to agree to trial. Trial was set for July 8th. The judge assigned a traffic judge to preside over the case. Lauren had hired an attorney, Mike Furston, who handled drunk driving cases, and represented by another attorney, Patrick McKellen. McKellen argued that Angela was innocent because the police officer had not been trained in traffic laws, and because there was no blood alcohol test, which he said was not required by law in Florida. Also said that Angela's blood alcohol level did not rise above the legal limit while the officer arrested her. Alright, next page, the text. Oh, you. That's an ugly mugshot.
You can't fix stupid.
And no, you can't. And we're going to leave that there for part 2 today. Come on back for the overnight with Art Bell next up. Till then, like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another, and release the Kraken, as always, as we continue to march along here from day one. Make sure you do come in the overnight, because I'll have a tease about something new we plan to be doing on this channel. Till then, have a great evening.